You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Road Trance for Black and White Sports. Today we're going to talk about communist Dan LeBatard, who, of course, just left ESPN, the worldwide leader in China, and are woke, depending on the way you want to look at it. And now he is taken to his little podcast. Nothing wrong with the podcast. Look, I've said I tried to listen to Dan LeBatard's radio show. Stu Gotts was pretty good. Mike Ryan produces a hell of a show. Greg Cody was interesting. But Dan LeBatard, hey, Dan, you're that guy. And that's a straight-up shot at Dan LeBatard and his little "he's that guy" jingle that he brings in when he's essentially talking about somebody like me who doesn't want to hear Dan's nonsense. Very quickly, right now, we're giving 10% off on all merch. Promo code MarxusSucks. Marxus, S-U-X, and get this shirt. The media is the real virus. Got the biohazard on it, and these shirts are flying out of our store. It is the best shirt we've got. It is the baddest shirt we've got on the planet. Now that Dan's got his little podcast going on, he has come out and taken shots at a guy I listen to all the time. A guy I got a lot of respect for. A guy that, frankly, he is essentially the only member of the actual media, okay? Look, yes, me and Matrix have designs on becoming a media company. Sports Wars also on YouTube. And odds are, if you watch Sports Wars, then you watch Outkick. Okay? Well, of course, Clay Travis is one of the few members of the media, maybe the only member of the media outside of somebody like Tucker or Hannity or somebody like that on Fox News or somebody like Greg Kelly on Newsmax. He's the only member of the sports media that I know of, maybe Jason Whitlock, that has admitted he is a Trump supporter. He has had Trump on his show. Well, now Dan got away from ESPN and decided to launch an attack on Clay Travis, take shot at Trump, at Trump, and in some weird way, he decided to start praising all the sorry-ass Republicans that did not stand up and uphold our constitutional values. Now, let's talk about this article because it's from Outkick. They covered it today. And, more repugnant behavior from the sports media out there, the mainstream sports media. By the way, I did listen to Clay because Clay answered Dan LeBatard. An emotionally charged Dan LeBatard wasted little time ramping up his post-ESPN life with a barrage of surface-to-missile quote bombs on Outkick's Clay Travis. And for whatever reason, he decided to take shots at Dixie Vodka, who is a sponsor for Clay. By the way, Clay, I'm going to go buy some of that vodka after I'm done with this very video. During a profanity-laced opening monologue on Thursday's The Local podcast, whatever in the hell that is, LeBatard run at ESPN ended Monday, and now the gloves appear to be off. Quote, for all of you who fear, they're losing their ESPN stuff. They're losing their smart people. ESPN's going to block them from having access to Mina Kimes. No, we're not scared about that, Dan LeBatard, because Mina Kimes is the last kind of person I want to hear from, as is Bomani Jones, as is your precious and courageous Dominic Foxworth, and all these worthless woke motherfuckers that you have on your show all the time. We're going to bring you nonstop smart people we love to talk to about stuff that is difficult as America changes, as America crashes into the ground from Marxism in front of your eyes, and as you see freedom threatened. quote, finally scared the Republicans shitless enough to actually lead to take off their mask because of the Frankenstein monsters that they have created. Congratulations, you just called 75 million Americans monsters. Reaching into the morgue to make all of these parts, and now it turned on them, and you saw that happen yesterday. Really? Because I still have my doubts that was Trump supporters at the Capitol building that actually got in there. But that's neither here nor there, and this ain't the show for that. Quote, finally, our country's leadership united against the monster because they were scared shitless of chickens coming home to roost. What chickens? Are you talking about the fact that if this thing actually goes the other direction, that possibly the country could burn down from pissed off leftists? Because that's what it sounds like. Scared shitless of chickens coming home to roost. By the way, you praised those shit stains, and I used your word, shit stains. You praised them all summer long as the country was burning to the ground. This is what was wrought. This is what was going to get here because of everything you saw happening over the last 12 months to us. Okay. And elsewhere, because I've got something for that shit stain, Clay Travis, who wants to set it out now when he was having Trump on his infomercial podcast, Dixie Vodka Cheap Shit, just getting Trump to foment this base and then walks away, says, hey, I never said anything about violence. Nah, man. You guys all did it in code. Horse shit, Dan LeBatard. And then he goes on to talk about how mad he is. Now, Clay Travis did answer this back, by the way. He answered it back and said, look, this is what happens when you call out leftists, when you call out ESPN, when you call out members of ESPN, when you call out the mainstream media and the progressive left. This includes sports media, all right? The Kerry Champions and the Jamel Hills and the Julie Foudys and the Mina Kimes and the Dan LeBatards. I mean, good God. This is what happens. You get a scumbag attack, okay? That's what Dan did here. He did a scumbag attack. I'm willing to bet you I would be shocked. I would be shocked if Dan LeBatard, who for some reason loves the communist Colin Kaepernick, who celebrates Fidel Castro, after Dan's very own family struggled to get out of Cuba. It's beyond me. I mean, that's the kind of lunatic, the kind of lunatic actual mentality that you're dealing with on somebody like Dan LeBatard. It's ridiculous. I mean, they don't even think. They don't even stop to think about the ideals that Colin Kaepernick is representing and what he is celebrating, and then you're celebrating him, even though it's something that caused your own family pain. And Dan LeBatard may get pissed off that I even brought that up. But look, I heard you talk about it. And it was one of the more powerful things you've ever talked about. But then you turn around and celebrate somebody like Kaepernick. It doesn't make any sense, you lunatic. It doesn't. And I'm willing to bet that you will not, in a million trillion years, you will never go on with Clay Travis. You will never go on his show so you guys can actually have it out. Why? Because Clay's a lawyer and he will slice and dice your ass into 1,000 pieces. Period. End of story. He'll own you because he's going to use common sense, and that's like kryptonite to you leftist media. Like kryptonite. End of story. Tell me what you think, black and white sports fans. Dan LeBatard goes after Clay Travis because Clay supported Trump. So did 75 million other people. It is what it is. Get over it, Dan LeBatard. Whether you like it or not, at least half of America that we know about voted for Donald Trump. Sorry, Dan LeBatard. Get over it, brother. Get over it. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.